Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, my fans. This is your girl KellyLynn Anderson, about to talk about Martin Luther King Jr. Day, along with King himself, with my twin sister and my 3 friends. Let's get started. Martin Luther King Jr. Day, or MLK Day for short, is a federal holiday in the United States observed on the third Monday of January each year. King himself was born on January 15, 1929, which was a Tuesday. The earliest Monday for this holiday is January 15, and the latest is January 21. The Monday observance is similar for those federal holidays which fall under the Uniform Monday Holiday Act.
King himself was an American civil rights activist and Baptist minister who was a leader of the civil rights movement from 1955 until his assassination in 1968, which we will get to later on.
He advanced civil rights for people of color in the United States through the use of nonviolent resistance and civil disobedience against Jim Crow laws and other forms of legalized discrimination, which most commonly affected African Americans.
King was one of the leaders of the 1963 March on Washington, where he delivered his I Have a Dream speech, and helped organize 2 of the 3 Selma to Montgomery marches during the 1965 Selma voting rights movement.
King won the 1964 Nobel Peace Prize for combating racial inequality through nonviolent resistance. In his final years, he expanded his focus to include opposition towards poverty and the Vietnam War.
In 1968, King was planning a national occupation of Washington, D.C., to be called the Poor People's Campaign, but he was assassinated on April 4 of that year in Memphis, Tennessee. James Earl Ray was convicted of the assassination, though it remains the subject of conspiracy theories.
King's death led to riots in U.S. cities. King was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1977 and Congressional Gold Medal in 2003.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day was established as a holiday in cities and states throughout the United States beginning in 1971. The federal holiday was first observed in 1986. The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial on the National Mall in Washington, D.C., was dedicated in 2011.
And that's the story of MLK Day, and Martin Luther King himself. Thank you so much for watching this amazing special. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on other Plotagon content I upload. Until then, peace out and happy MLK Day to every single one of you out there.